Welcome back to Goa Cricket Association. This is the third quarter final, about to get underway. We've had two unbelievable games so far. This match involves a team from Gurgaon. I'd like to welcome Chris Chatwell to the commentary box.
Yeah, I win.
Chris, can you tell me anything about these two teams and where they're from?
Yeah, both teams they're from Delhi. Basically, players are mixed from Gurgaon and Delhi itself. Both actually deserve to go to semis, so can't actually say which team is gonna do better today.
Yeah, so we've witnessed two incredible quarterfinals already. This is the third one. The lights fade in here in Goa. The lights will be coming on soon. Policy Bazaar versus Begin Again. Policy Bazaar finished on top of their group. Begin Again finished second in their group. They played each other a few times in the Gurgaon League, so they know a bit about each other. But this will probably be the biggest match the two have played against each other. The winner of this tournament gets a trip to Australia. White ball. Opening the bowling is Vikash Sharma, and opening the batting for Begin Again is Veer Singh Iyer and Aman Arora. Another wide down leg side, and in the commentary box with me is Chris Chatwell. Chris started the first ever league of LMS in India, so it's quite fitting that he's joined me in the commentary box. The two teams from his league are through to the quarterfinals. So we watch another wide down leg side. So Chris, can you tell me about these two teams? Who do you think's the favourites to progress to the semi-final?
Yeah, if you see in terms of number of wins, Policy Bazaar, they have lost only 2 matches till now in LMS history. So certainly they will be the favourites for today. But Begin Again, they have a new side since last league, so they're looking pretty strong.
Yeah, my understanding is that Policy Bazaar played 12, only lost 2.
Yeah.
We Begin Again have a 50% win record, but it's a tough league in Gurgaon, and the experienced side, they're improving all the time. Their name says they're beginning again, so you've got to begin somewhere. Who's the new bowler?
New bowler is the captain of Policy Bazaar, Mr. Aman Dal.
Good start.
So he's the senior most player in the side. Has the most experience in terms of bowling and batting.
Well, that's a wide. So the left-hander Arora on strike.
Mind you, Aman has already scored a century back there in Gurgaon, so he's a pretty good batsman.
Can you tell me a bit about Aya?
He'll go all out. He's a big hitter of the ball, so right from the beginning he'll look to hit hard and hit each and every ball out of the ground. So that's his role in the game.
Okay, be interesting because this is the fourth game on this pitch today, and there's a few, 3 or 4 played yesterday, and it's not easy now for the batsman. Starting to go a bit up and down, as you saw there. The players that have played well on this wicket haven't tried to overhit the ball. You've got to keep your shape. Start to get used to the wicket. I'm going to ask you a difficult question here, Krish. Do you have a favourite out of these two teams?
No.
Just check it.
They're equally good, so can't really comment on that. That's a single there.
Solid start here in the power play overs. Two teams just feeling each other out. Pushed out into extra cover. Running the first one hard. He's turned blind. He should make it home safely.
Today's morning match begin again. They lost by only 1 run. Otherwise they would have been the table toppers for their group. So it's a bit unlucky situation here whether we are seeing Delhi versus Delhi.
Yeah, I was watching that game on the live scoring earlier. They needed 6 off the last ball to win, and they finished at the 4. They were 1 short.
Yeah.
Was it close to clearing the ropes? Or
No, actually they ran 4 runs.
Oh, they ran 4. Just chipped out to mid wicket. Good to see Steve Maddock watching. Steve Maddock runs LMS in South Yorkshire and Derby and Leicester and Nottingham. One day he'll be running the league in India, I'm sure.
That's a boundary. Good shot down the leg side.
So this is the third quarter final. There's been 2 unbelievable games so far, both going down to the wire. PJ Gymkhana from Mumbai, they were the first team through. And they've had the luxury of watching the action of the previous game. And they'll have been watching the team from Gujarat very closely. Dal continues. Raj Bangi, Gujarat, looked very impressive in the last game. And one thing's for certain, we're going to have a team from Gurgaon in the last 4. It's 2 leg bars.
Lights have started to come on now as we are moving towards the sunset.
That's cut away. That's a great shot. Very risky shot. So that's Aya's second boundary. As you said, Fish, he likes to go hard at it. But that was actually a decent cricket shot. We've got Rahul Kohli watching and commentary. I think Rahul will know these teams. So that's gone away for 4 again.
Yeah, Rahul has played against each and every one of them. So actually, his team also played the finals of Gurgaon Champs, but couldn't make it.
So for those of you that don't know, Rahul Kohli is the cousin of Virat Kohli, and he'll be representing LMS India at the Last Man Stands World Series in England, in Chester, in August. He's the captain of the side, and I think he'll be delighted at the talent on display here at the National Champs.
Bowled him.
Talking of talent, the young Aman Dal picking up a wicket.
So Veer's gone for 19 of 13 balls. And the next batsman will be Gurangat Singh.
Krish, we had a few viewers earlier asking for some Hindi commentary. Fortunately, I stopped learning Hindi when I was 4, so I'm not too familiar with it anymore. But if you could maybe provide some Hindi commentary every now and then.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And I'll try and learn a bit of you.
Yeah.
We've got a new bowler, Ashok Peter.
Getting a bit windy here, so I think it should help the bowlers.
Now we are quite high up,
Yeah.
so when the wind swirls, we feel it.
Yeah.
But also, watch Peter continue, wide down leg side. It's also that period between the light fade in. It's not going to be easy for the batsman, you're just adjusting the sun setting. Pushing the fielder hard. That's good running between the wickets. Cut away. Down to third man.
और गुरंगत चौका मारते हुए
Goes down to mid wicket. Is there two? No, this is really good fielding from Policy Bazaar. Really good. Saw this from Gymkhana from Mumbai as well. They're also very good in the field. Oh, that's going to be unlucky.
That's
Leg bars.
So score moves on to 46 for 1 in 5 overs.
Krish, in Hindu, how do you say begin again?
We say Dobara Shuru.
Maruf Sharu.
Dobara Shuru.
Dubara Sharu going well, yeah. 46 for 1.
But that's the literal translation, so I don't know if it makes sense.
Okay. Chris, after this ball, maybe you can tell me a little bit more about Policy Bazaar. That's a good shout out to you. Wide extra cover.
So Policy Bazaar, basically they're a corporate site and they have over 3,000 employees back in India. It's an IT firm. Basically they're into selling insurances online.
Okay. We should watch Peter collect the ball in the outfield. And do all the players on this side work for the company?
Yes, they certainly do. And it's a big company, it's a multi-million dollar company, so it's doing well in the market.
So we're just giving them some free advertising there. I think maybe you should ask them for some commission. Push down to long on. My understanding that one of the directors is playing on the side? Senior staff members?
One of the senior managers, that's the guy who's bowling Aman.
Okay.
So he's heading one of the verticals there.
Okay. You told us a lovely story about what happened when the team gave them the company gave them a good send-off, didn't they? How many staff members do they have there?
Staff members in the company,
Yeah.
they have around 3,000. So
Am I correct in saying that the staff members gathered around when they're leaving and gave them a good send-off?
yeah,
I'm very proud of their squad. It's quite a young side, isn't it? Besides two of the older players.
yeah, I think 6 of them, they are very young, and it's a very young company. It started back in, I think, 3-4 years ago only, so but they're doing good.
The new bowler, Amit Damja. Good start from him. Gurgaran Singh on strike. He was looking to go a bit straighter there. Begin again will be very happy with the start. They're slightly above 8 and over. On track for 160. And Policy Bazaar, would their strength be their bowling or their batting?
So I would say their batting is even better. So yesterday, one of the guys scored 90 of 38 balls.
Wow.
So
You looked at pushed out to third man for one. Who was that?
That was Gulshan Kumar.
What number does he bat?
He usually opens for them. But I think yesterday he came one down or two down. So
I've got the mid-wicket fielder very, very square. He's almost the left-hander. He's very square, closer to mid-on. Begin again. How many seasons have they been involved in the Gurgaon League?
it's interesting. They played 2 seasons. First season they actually were at the bottom of the league table, and they actually out of 8 teams they were at rank 8. The very latest ones actually were the toppers of the table, and they made it to Gurgaon champs. So
Pushed out to third man for one. Was their team name always Begin Again, or was there a certain point where they thought maybe we need to begin again?
no, sir. Their team name was always Begin Again somehow. I don't know their previous names. It's a big ground, so there's a lot of opportunities for doubles.
So what's the depth of the Begin Again batting lineup? Have they got firepower to come, or are they reliant on these two at the crease?
Yeah, they have plenty of firepower. They have Rajesh Kumar and Abhishek Kamboj to come. So they are good all-rounders for them. Both are fast bowlers, plus they are very good with the technique. So they can easily score 50 off, say, 20 balls.
Okay.
That was a hard hit.
Been a long day for the umpires. Actually, we've got 2 new umpires there, so they could see why he was able to take quick evasion of action.
He comes from Yuvraj Singh's town, Gorangat, so that's a Punjabi power for you.
Who does? The batsman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same surname as well. So the light's starting to take effect now. So Aurora starting to turn it up here. Striking in at 157.
Yeah, he'll be eager to get his 50 now. It's been a while. He hasn't scored any 50, so. That's another good over by Amit. He's conceded only 15 runs off 2 overs.
So where the two sides staying, Chris? I know you've been involved with helping them get over and everything. So are they in the same hotel?
Both sides, they are living in different hotels. They actually arrived in Goa on different dates, but I think so. Both sides, they know each other pretty well, and they have been partying together. Been to the casinos as well, so
Okay.
plenty of late nights for both teams.
And, how's the strike rate been at the casino?
I don't know. I know about Gurangad Singh. He's been earning pretty well. That was just a joke, so I'm just messing with my friend. So
Okay. I believe you. So he's getting some pace now. Sharma. The third quarter final. Winner of this through to the semi-final. Flicked off his hip. It's a bit like a right-handed Brian Lara there.
So how are we doing semi-finals fixtures? So which team is going to play which?
I'll have to check with the tournament organisers on that later. We watch Sharma continue. I think we're just going to go and assess the wickets to see if it needs a bit of water to work out what time we need to start tomorrow. The original starting time I think was 9. Might need to be pushed back a little bit. Apparently one or two of the players want to lie in.
Oh, that was close.
Skillful bowling from Sharma, but it didn't come off that time. I'm going to be taking a break from the commentary. Dion Briggs is going to take over. And I'd just like to say well done to Chris Chatwell for your two sides from Gurgaon making it through the quarterfinals. It's good to spend some time in the commentary box. And it's also good to learn a little bit of Hindi.
Thanks, Wayne. See you soon.
Thanks, Wayne. How are you doing, Krish?
Doing well, Björn. How are you?
Doing good. Glad to be in Goa. Glad it's the evening time now. Not as hot as it has been.
So you're loving the city?
Yeah, it's been great to be back in India. Never been to Goa before, so it's the first time for me here. It's a beautiful part of the world. I can see why it's got so many tourists. It's a fun place to come and relax. score now 76 for 1 after 10 overs. Begin again. Look on target here for 150. Chris.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed if they don't reach 150. Keeping in mind Policy Bazaar, they have chased 192 on this ground.
Different track to yesterday though.
Yeah, true that. Gulshan with his height, he can be a bit of a tricky bowler.
Lovely delivery again. First over for Vishwan into the attack. A little bit of confusion here. Got him right there, he's in fine leg.
That was a good ball, angling in.
3 good balls from him, he's made a great start. Yeah, just the 1 run so far. Tossed that one up and he's gone for it. Got hold of it, that's 4 runs. Takes him out to 35, 39 runs off just 26 balls, strike rate of 150. Captain will be happy with that. 5 off the over so far.
So that's a good comeback from Gulshan. After getting hit all over the park yesterday, he actually conceded 50 runs off his quota of
Raises
4 overs.
That was a great over there. I think any bowler on this track, it's a really fast outfield here. If you're slightly off and the batsman's got his iron, he can take you apart. But it's a little bit trickier today, a little bit more up and down. Does he normally bowl his 4 overs?
I think it depends on the situation. If they need, if one of the bowlers is not bowling well, so they just get him to bowl. So in this case, Ashok Peter actually went for 12 runs off his first over.
Okay, so they just gave him a break after that. Get back into the attack. Barkley bowling there just inside the wide line. Batsman not too happy. Good call from the umpire.
That's a wide.
Fighter's lucky again.
The good thing about him is he goes quick on the run-up, so doesn't really give time for batsmen to think about the next delivery.
Rushes the batsman off just over his head. See what you mean there, Fish. Rushed him there. Also nice for the captain, doesn't have to worry about time, gets through the overs quickly.
He's actually following the footsteps of Ravindra Jadeja of India.
Nicely there to the leg for one. Runs drying up a bit. Well, it's definitely a better over than his first over so far. Hopefully I haven't spoken too soon. This is decent over here. 3 runs gone so far.
That's a wide again.
It's costly. It's 3 runs plus the 2. Can't afford to do that in a quarter-final.
Score moves on to 89 for 1 of 12 overs.
Who's your money on at this stage, Fish?
I won't be betting now, so it's very risky to bet for now. I saw first 2 matches going down to the last.
Yeah. What's the head-to-head between these 2 teams?
Head-to-head also, they have played only 1 match before this one. So
Okay.
and Policy Bazaar won that one.
Cat slowly making his way onto the pitch there. Rescued by one of the players from Policy Bazaar. Got his claws out. Could get tricky here.
That cat is certainly the mascot for our tournament for this year. So
Escaped. Back to the cricket. Push them back on. Down the track to him. It's too long on, just the one. Really good platform for beginner game here. We're going to start seeing some more shots. Got wickets in hand. Got an aerial there. It's just going to be the 2 runs though. Oh, well recovered there.
they have plenty of firepower yet to come. They have players who can actually score at a strike rate of 200.
Okay. Good batting depth, dog. Aman's on 43 and Singh on 32. Well ball there, batsman running hard looking for 2, but slow on the turn.
Oh,
Better throw there, he would have been in trouble. Aman now on 45 of 31 balls. Looking good for his 50. Next batsman's getting ready. Score is now 97 for 1 after 13 overs. Going at a run rate of 7.5 and over.
I think it's getting too humid this time of the month in Goa, so players are needing a lot of water breaks. It's a big ground, so they have to run a lot of singles and doubles.
They carry on at 7 and over. They'll get to around 150. So I think possibly they can avoid the exhaustion of the humidity and the heat by hitting a few more boundaries here, Krish, to get that target up to 160, 170. Pushing hard. Just the one. Good fielding there from Policy Bazaar. When does your next league in Gurgaon start, Krish?
So next league, to all our viewers and players watching, we are starting in May. So we are planning a day-night league back in Gurgaon.
Oh, fantastic news. Which venue are you playing at?
So venue we have planned is, it's mostly will be Action Land Gurgaon. So there are 3 grounds, and one of the grounds has some beautiful lights like this one we are watching.
Fantastic. How do teams enter? What do they need to do?
So teams can log on to lastmanstands.com/join, and they can simply select their region to Gurgaon, and they can fill in the form. They can register as a team or as an individual, and they're good to go. So once they register, they will receive an email from our side with all the details of the league and how to proceed further.
Fantastic. So, guys, if you want to play a bit of Last Man Stands and take on the likes of Policy Bazaar and Begin Again, get hold of Krish. You're in Gurgaon. lastmanstands.com/join. The end of another over. What's the score there, Krish?
So Aman is on 48. He is about to reach his 50. Score is 102 for 1 of 14 overs.
Six overs to go. Batting currently going at a run rate of 7.29 and over, so it's slowed down a little bit. I think the batsman
We have a substitute fielder in for Ashok Peter.
Peter injured. No, he's not looking well. He's limping a bit. You have to see the physio give him a banana.
So Deepak Goswami will be fielding for him.
Short and wide. It should have been hit for 4, but he's missed it. The dot ball, a valuable dot ball.
He's looking to reach his 50 with style, with the boundaries.
And this could be out. Great catch on the boundary.
That's a great catch by Vikas.
So he's already out. He's running back to avoid the double play, but he's out caught already. Unlucky Singh. Great knock there though. That's 35 from 31 balls. Few dot balls there built the pressure on him and he felt he had to go. It's going to be tricky for Begin Again to get higher than 150 now with 2 new batsmen coming in shortly. And Man's going to retire or go out. He's on 48. Rajesh Kumar coming in to bat to join him.
Now I think beyond your wishes will come true. You will see some great hitting now from Rajesh Kumar. He has been hitting a lot of boundaries and sixes. In his last
yesterday.
Yeah, he made a 50 yesterday.
I thought so, yeah. Left-hander. Looks like he's taking middle stump guard there.
That's a wide.
Ahmed bowling with a very good economy there, conceding only 16 runs off 2.3 overs. So he's certainly more than a reserved keeper for Policy Bazaar.
That's the bowler. Chris, is he the reserve keeper?
Yeah, he used to keep a bit back in Gurgaon in some of the matches.
A useful all-rounder. Versatile players, always useful in last man stands.
Ashok Peter looks good to bowl his last over. He's come back in the field.
Lovely shot. Chips down the ground for one. Long on, fairly straight, so he didn't want to have a full swing at it in case he mistimed it. And that's his 50. Great knock by the line, 50 of 35 balls, 3 fours in it, strike rate of 142. The team will be happy with that performance. Good foundation set for the team. Down the leg, that's a wide.
Should be a double.
They'll run that first one hard. Good fielding there from Policy Bazaar. Ran in quickly, good energy out there.
They won't risk it against Gulshan's arm.
Lovely shot.
Oh, that was a good fielding pickup and throw. So
Good cricket all round there. Lovely covered drive on the ground. Great swoop in and pick up and throw. Good bowling in the block hole there. Well dug out by the batsman. They're turning for two. Could be close. I think the batsman realised it was coming his end there. But Abhishek jogging in. Rajesh Kumar on strike. Bit too close to him to cut there. Where are these big shots coming from, Krish?
both players currently batting are the opening bowlers for Begin Again. So actually they have been in form since they have landed in Goa. So that was a decision by captain to send them before some of their regular batsmen. So we have to see whether that decision was good or not.
BBC here, good fielding.
That's a good shot there. Certainly a boundary.
Great strike. A little bit of shape in there for the bowler. Tailed in at the end, but the batsman was equal to it. The backs have seen the fielder put in a dive there. I think he could have got a hand to that and stopped the boundary. Gone high. This could be 6. Well over the boundary ropes. Great shot. Great strike.
I think that's the first 6.
Rajesh Kumar, the first 6 of the game. Over calf corner. Right again. This could be out.
That's a chance for chance of a double play there.
Can you catch down and get the steal there, Krish?
That should be a steal.
Good thinking by the non-striker. Stole an extra 2 runs there for his team.
Current run rate is good enough to get 150.
They'll have to do well to get 150. They're on course for about 130, 140 here, Krish. 125 for 3 so far after 16.4 overs. Nice shot by the new batsman. Just the one. New batsman, Krish.
New batsman is Anish Dhillon. He's also from Delhi. One of the regular players of Begin Again. He played both the leagues.
All-rounder.
Yeah, he can bowl a bit, but mostly he's a batsman. So
Batsman. Is he the last recognised batsman, or they've got more to come?
you can say we have like every batsman, every player they have, he can bat. So they still have batsmen to come.
That's a great platform if you've got the bat all the way down. They still need to play themselves in, knock the first few balls around. Great fielding again, Policy Bazaar.
They have experimented a bit with their batting order, so you have to see actually if at the end it works or not.
Top ball. Good pressure from the bowler, Gulshan. It's always best to get your best batsman in as soon as possible. Tossed it up. What a superb shot. 4 runs, another boundary.
Abhishek's certainly looking good for World Series. I've seen him bowling well as well.
Fantastic bowling yesterday. I saw him bowl. Definitely on the radar. Good knock here. Won't do any harm to his cause.
Score moves on to 132 for 3 and we have only 2 overs to go now.
The first one. Great pickup. Really about to throw though. Good running from the batsman. Abhishek keeps the strike. It's on 10 off 6 now. Going to be looking for a boundary here.
That'll be leg buys.
Chasing hard. One for 4 buys. They needed that. Makes getting that target of 150 a bit easier. Now on 138. 3 balls left in the over.
That's towards the commentary box and that's a huge one.
Enjoyed that shot. Good over here for Begin Again. Well so far. Oh, he fouled him. Looking to hit another big 6 there and just lifted his head.
Great comeback by Vikas there. He certainly improved his bowling figure by taking that wicket.
Batsman is Akshay. Just the one ball of the over to face. Score now is 145 for 4 and we're in the last over. Looks like Chris is right, they're going to surpass that 150 mark.
I'm predicting 155.
New batsman in. Two new batsmen now. Donald Fortune to bowl the last over. Starts with the dot. Good start.
Akshay trying to go for the big one there. That's in the gap. Safely landed. Will be a double in the end. That's a big one again.
That's a huge hit.
6 from Akshay.
Akshay is now on 8 or 4 balls and the score is 152. 2 balls left. Drops it short. Quicker, get it onto the batsman and just rushed him. Going for a big one again, it's short. Going for the double.
That's the end of the innings there. So the final score is
I'll make it 153, just waiting for the scorers to confirm the score here. A decent target.
yeah, considering it's a 5th match here today on this pitch.
Definitely defendable. I think that's a pass score. They're going to still have to bowl well to win this.
Again, Gulshan will be the key there to this chase.
We're going to have a short break while we change innings, and we'll be back shortly.
Welcome back for the second innings. Good run chase on you. I'm joined in the commentary box for the first time today by Simon Melbers. Welcome, Simon.
Thanks, Wayne. Good to be here.
Simon's been working very hard behind the scenes as the match referee, a live scoring trainer, and the third umpire.
We've got Amir Khan and Aman Dal out here opening the batting. Aman Aurora, the bowler. I believe both the Amans are captains here. So we've got a captain out there at the moment.
So it's an interesting field set into Aurora. Very square third man. And not a big gap between third man and extra cover. So it looks like he's going to bowl wide outside off stump.
Bit of a heave from Amir there. That's the end of the first over. 5 off it. They're chasing 153 to win here. Wayne, who do you fancy?
I tend not to commit in the first 2 overs. Have a look for a while. I'll get back to you on that in an over or 2.
Has there been any spin on the wicket today? Has it turned at all?
Yes, there was. Team from Gujarat, a useful off spinner. In some ways, that sort of delivery has been more effective. The shooter, natural variation.
Few have kept it low, but has been around 4. This is the 4th match now on this wicket today and 3 yesterday, so to be expected. Very good track overall, though.
Yeah, I think it's good that it offers something for the bowlers as well. Sometimes it gets a bit boring when batsmen can just stand and deliver. Now that's testing the skill set of the batting team as well, and they've taken the power play. Got a 4-2 field setting. Yeah, this is interesting. And you can see why. This is really good, clever cricket. First time we've seen the power play used in the live streaming today. And it's to the right bowler. Good away swing. So this is impressive stuff here from Begin Again. They've thought this through. He doesn't want to get too straight. He doesn't have a fine leg in place, so he's going to keep it wide outside off stump. Perfect line. Good game plan and well executed here. Who did you say the captain was here, Simon?
Captain Zaman, he opened the bowling left arm spinner from the other end. Well, same end, but previous over. It's a bit wide, that
See
one.
there. He's just gone a bit wide there. It's worth sticking with this field though, Simon.
Yeah, I think so. You've got the option in the first 4 overs to use the power play. So if you've got the right bowler to do it, even with the left arm spinner, if not showing his control, but if you can keep it out there, fancy 4-2 as well. Try and make them slog sweep into the wind, to the boundary out here.
Especially when you've got a bowler that is able to move the ball one way, you can, especially with a way swinger bowler, you can set the field for that shape. So if the batsman wants to score a boundary, he's going to have to take a risk. And early on, that's not necessarily what these two batsmen look to do. These two look to build an innings, the firepower down the back end of the innings.
They've gone back to the 3-3 field here. It's very conventional. Third man and the deep backward square are quite square though. Just cut out to that man out there, squarish third man.
And I agree with the field setting. I think the slower bowler, it's easier to walk across the stumps and hit him to the onside. So this is really good captaincy here. Oh, and that's turned and bounced. That'll make for some interesting viewing. I'd like to see the slow motion of that. I don't know if that's gone through the top of the wicket there.
One bounced it out to long on.
So this is the first time we've had the national champs played in India. Batsman stands still very new in India.
Straight up.
Airborne and safe.
The direct hit could be overthrows.
No, that's not good. Out cricket from Begin again.
And another one. What is there's going to be?
4. Can we have 5?
The captain's the bowler as well. He's got the double teapot on there. He's not happy.
I think the fielding team need to begin again.
It's terrible.
I've been working on that all day.
Ooh. Was that the arm ball, do you think?
He mixes it. He got the slider.
What teams impressed you so far throughout the tournament?
All of them. Been a good standard. And while they've all impressed me for different reasons. Some for the on-field activity and others for the spirit off the field. And this is good viewing for LMS captains looking to make good use of the power play. This is exactly how to do it. You can see the batsman looking to now go square on the onside. The ball swinging away.
Just walking across his stumps.
This is why the power play rule was changed, to bring a bit of tactics into the game. You've got a bowler who can do this. He's now managed to get 2 dot balls because the striking batsman Dole was looking to go leg side. So the pressure's now building on Dole.
It's a great line by the bowler here though, just keeping inside that wide line. Dole's not the tallest man, so doesn't have the longest reach. He's walked right across here. Smart batting. Well executed as well.
Well done to Dole.
Probably needed that, to be fair.
Yeah, he needed that, but I don't think the fielding team should be too despondent. They've managed to get 3 dots and 1 4. So, I mean, that's only a runner ball in this over. I wouldn't change the field if I was the captain.
No.
Keep it there. You could maybe get the mid-wicket field a bit squarer and get your mid-on a bit squarer.
No, I don't think they should change the field here. Don't mind him walking across his stumps there. If he gets in on the pad, it's probably curtains.
So perhaps Dole's won that mini battle. He's got the field changed. Now he can go back to...
He does like the cut shot. He's played that a lot, so I fancy him stabbing one down. Well, he goes for it, but it's a wide.
So Dole, an experienced player. I think he's a big hitter of the ball. He's going to look to nurdle it around. Like that.
I was actually speaking to Dale yesterday before the toss, and he only started playing cricket 2 or 3 years ago. Before that, he used to be a table tennis player. So he's doing quite well for a guy who's only just started playing the game. Captain as well.
Yeah, and he bowled well earlier as well. That's up to him.
That way favours a cut shot. The ping pong background.
Yeah, a bit of a backhand there. Forehand.
Oi. Who's this bowler? This is
Kambodge.
new bowler, Abhishek Kambodge. Bit of shape there as well. Oh. Some good outswing here. New bowler. Oi. Almost a run out there. Good running though. Was just going down the leg side. LBW shot. Cut the ball down again there. Square third man. Coming back for the second. They completed the 2. Interesting start here from Policy Bazaar. Quite conservative approach early. I know they've got a few big hitters in the hutch there. Well, they're big hitters. Number 4. Gulshan, I believe, he hit 90 off about 38 balls yesterday. That's a wide. Still just shaping the ball away here. There's a bit of a breeze from right to left that's going to aid that. Oh, it's chopped away. It's going to fall safely though. Just off the edge of the square. Just a single.
It's 29 for no wicket in the 5th over.
Conservative start, don't you think, Wayne?
Yeah, I think one of these batsmen has to go here. They've got a lot of firepower down the order. I think they're starting to put a bit of pressure on the ladder order. The run rate's jumped up to 8.33 now.
Yeah. Of course, Gulshan Kolkar, as I said before, number 4 he batted yesterday, I believe, and he hit some massive sixes down here. Won the team the game 90 off 38 balls. Been very disciplined away swing bowling here. Not been many wides. Ball is swinging quite a bit. Darwood just need a little open face paddle down to square his third man there. Another single.
Yeah, so I'm actually surprised that you tell me he's only played cricket for 3 years. He's in a quarter-final representing his region.
Ooh.
And that's one of the things that LMS is about. It's not just about star players. It's about team men, guys that get enjoyment out of just being part of a team environment. It's about bringing back new players to the game.
Ooh. That's got the wicketkeeper flush on the kneecap there. Hopefully he's okay.
My understanding is Aman Dal is one of the senior managers at Policy Bazaar. Huge company in India, 4,000 employees. Dal on strike now.
Oi. It's a big swing there.
The wind just changed direction after that one.
Moved on to 33. No wickets down after 6. They need to get a bit of a push on here. Need another 120 in 14 overs.
Yeah, Dal, I think, is feeling the pressure, but he knows he's got some big hitters down the order. He's been instrumental to get the team to go, so he deserves his moment in the spotlight here. But I think he'll be understanding that there's some key batsmen that could take the game away from begin again. And I think that last swing and a miss showed where his head's at now.
Do you think any of his staff members are going to be brave enough to go and tell him to get a move on out there? Or
He's the boss. He runs the show here. I think he's aware though that last shot was not someone that's playing for his averages.
no.
The run rate creeps up to 8.64.
But
Policy Bazaar entered this game as the favourites. Both teams from Gurgaon. But again on top here.
Amir there's opened up the shoulders. Good pick up in the outfield there.
Okay, Aman Dal on strike, under pressure. 15 from 18. That's below the rate. Here's the boss, senior staff member in the company. Oh, good shot. Really good shot. Fortunately, just one.
It's not been very many twos over the past few days. Not sure if that's lack of running speed or just quick outfield, but some of the running between the wickets has been interesting.
I think the Mumbai boys, there's plenty of twos out there from them.
They're good athletes, sir.
Youngsters, but it's hot out here.
In the gap. Oh,
Much needed boundary.
Fielder didn't fancy the dive there. He's just bowling now, Nish. This is his first over. 6 off so far. Just a little bit of turn there.
Oh, I don't quite know what's happening there.
He's had a bit of...
His boss wasn't on the same page there.
You're not going to brave enough to tell him to get on with it. Probably not brave enough to run him out, are you?
He might find himself getting into motion there. So. But no wickets down. Slightly slow run rate, but they've given themselves teams a platform here. So one of these two guys need to get going. I think Khan seems a slightly more fluent of the two.
Got some intruders in front of the start screen here. Strong hit down the ground, that's 4. Great shot there. So Mears, he's put the foot down here. He's moved on to 24 off 20. 3 fours. Oman 16 off 19 at the other end. Oh, he's timed that nasty as well. Straight to the fielder though.
Oh, that was cleanly hit.
They're looking to steal a second on every single throw here.
Aman Dal, only been playing cricket for 3 years. Very good table tennis player.
He spent a bit of time in England as well. He went to told me Loughborough University, did sports management. As did one of the players from the Bangalore team as well, Rahul. So they know each other actually from Loughborough. Amir chops one out to the offside. Oh, could be a run out on here. Oh. Got a batsman down, a wicket keeper down.
I think there's going to be a lengthy break here. Two injuries of the same delivery. And it's quite strange because normally when there's two injuries of the same delivery, it involves a collision, but they're nowhere near each other.
Don't think they did collide, although I think I can see a sniper escaping over the wall there.
I hope they're both okay. Don't think it's anything too serious. I think there's a bit of cramp.
He looks okay, he's up and moving about. Maybe they did slightly collide there. Both up and seem to be okay now.
So that's the keeper, Gunarangan Singh. Good to see him back on his feet.
Looks okay. Umpire's moving back into position. The team doctor heading off the field, so I think we're almost ready to go again.
We've got Amit Kumar joining the commentary. He's asking who got injured, Mr. Khan or Mr. Dal. I think it was Mr. Khan.
It was Mr. Khan.
Amit, do you work at Policy Bazaar? Can you tell us a bit more about yourself and where you're watching this game from?
think
So we've had a few breaks in play today for a variety of reasons. The match referee's had his hands full today.
just another day, Wayne, just another day.
That's a great shot.
But for a guy who's just been down injured and wasn't moving, he's smashed that through the covers.
Great shot. That's the shot of the innings there.
See, this is Anish is going to bowl again here. Bowl some of his little off spin. Good first over, only the 7 coming from it.
Ball still swinging a bit out, yeah. Humid. He chipped that to off. That's very clever from Dole. He's not happy with his non-striker not running on the first one hard.
Simon Kadich used to be an expert at that shot, Wayne. Chipped into the outfield for 2.
And Dole back on strike. Shots of 2-2-2. Two runs completed. So, shots of 2-2-2. Dole's got 22 off 22.
The Richie Banner almost there.
Shots of 2-2-2 again. Only one this time. Can't send in Dole back.
Ooh.
Good to see John Moore tuning in. John Moore, the most improved player in the world for the last 7 years.
Similar story to Aman Dal as well. Picked up the game late.
Yeah, started late. If he had started the game in his 30s as opposed to his 40s, he could have been one of the all-time greats in the northwest of England.
There's some good players in that area as well.
Another slight delay here. I think they've changed the keeper.
So, is Mr. Singh gone off injured there?
No, he's decided to
Oh, he's bowling.
have a bowl. So he does everything for this team. Singh, he bats 3, he keeps, and now he bowls. I think he's heard that we're picking a team to represent India at the World Series, and he's maximising his chances.
He's going for the all-rounder and the keeping rankings.
Yeah. I heard he's also a very good player coach as well.
There's a 97 required here from 55 more balls. Oh, interesting action, bit of a windmill.
So that was interesting cricket.
Singh does look quite injured here. It's a strong limp.
Ooh, he's got a big limp now. Showing tremendous courage to continue here.
Is he?
Well played, Khan.
Singh appears to have recovered there. He's got to jog back on now. See what's going on here.
So Singh's slightly injured. He did have the gloves on, and now he's bowling. So it's going to be interesting to see where they put him in the field. I don't know if the batting team have picked up on that, but I'm not saying I would go for it, but it might be a tactic to try and hit it to him and run twos.
Is he? Looks like that action could bowl some good leg cutters. His action kind of reminds me of Harry Davis from northwest of England.
So another swing and a miss.
What's Dahl
All
on
under
now?
big pressure now.
Well, that's could be in the gap. Oh, gone with a foot. 4 runs.
Really good from Dahl. Every time he's under pressure, he's found a way to get a boundary.
Up above a runner ball now as well, which is important.
I think he's the older statement in the side. Very young side. The two senior pros at the crease now. The youngsters are running on with water bottles every second over. I think there's a message of strike rate going out with the bottles. That's the first 10 overs completed, halfway through the overs. And they've only managed to put 67 on the board. So they need 87 from the last 10.
Look, they're hitting with the wind now, so it's definitely doable. Wind coming right to left here as we look at it.
Interesting to note, Singh, who's injured, he's making his way down to mid-on.
I think this is Anish Gillon to continue here. Just 12 off his first 2 overs. With his fast off spin. It's hit out to long off. Feels back. Great shot.
This is a 73-run opening partnership now. It's hard to know if they playing a blinder here or if they're putting their team under pressure. The run rate required climbing up. Oh, he's gone again.
That's a big one as well. That was a big hit there from Khan. He moves on to 48.
That certainly relieves some pressure for Policy Bazaar.
It's always important to get one of your openers back in the hutch, so it's a good start here.
He struggled to get going, but he's now found some rhythm. The boss is at the other end, 25 from 26.
Micromanaging. Oh, he's tried to go again there. Still one. Moves to 49. Aman needs to find a boundary here. Fancy little paddle sweep here. Goes down to long on instead.
Well fielded by Singh at mid-on.
You try and paddle sweep here, Wayne?
I think he's going to probably just push it down to middle for one. Maybe two.
Oh, the fielders had a shocker there. Throw came in.
Well batted, Khan.
He can't do it.
He's well clapped off by his skipper.
We could see some fireworks here. I think this is a big hitter coming in now, Gulshan Kumar.
So that over's brought the run rate down to 7.89. The current run rate 7.55. So all of a sudden they're back on target. One big over and the game's back in the balance.
Of course, one more quarterfinal to go tonight. We've got ANZ from Bangalore up against HGFC Pune.
So this is the big man, Gulshan Kumar. Have you seen a bit of him play yet, Simon?
Indeed, he hit some massive sixes yesterday. I think he went on to score 90 off 38 balls. He's got long levers. He likes to clear the front leg and hit the ball long and straight.
I've got a feeling the player who's most delighted to see him out there is Aman Dal. Gives him a reason to push the single, extend his innings a bit longer. He knows he's got firepower at the other end.
Oh, he's gone big though.
That's a great shot.
Six as well from Oman. He's giving it the fist pump. I think he enjoyed that as well.
I think he's going to keep that in the memory bank in the office. He's going to be having that on the highlights package all day on Tuesday.
So there's a TV in the office. It's definitely going to be getting a run, just that whatever second of that clip was. Ooh.
So Aman Dal, only been playing cricket for 3 years, in the quarter-final of the Indian National Champs.
Let's push that. Ooh.
He's in the zone.
This is the opposing skipper as well, also Oman, who's just launched a six, so there's one up there. Oh.
So this
Very
is a great
close.
story developing. Aman Dal opening the batting. He struggled in his first 25 balls, but he's now found some momentum. So Kumar on strike. Won the game for his team yesterday with an outstanding 90.
He hits the ball clean, Wayne.
He's starting to get vocal now. Policy Bazaar players and supporters look like they feel like they've got this one in the bag now.
I think beginning again, they can't bowl length here. They have to bowl outside off stump and full. Or full being the key there. Anything length is probably going to travel here. Oh.
Good to see Ross Cowood tuning in for the second time today. The batsman on strike here. Very experienced player. Reminds me a lot of Ross Cowood. Both have very good cricket brains, gutsy players.
Does remind you of Ross, doesn't it?
Yeah, played the anchor role. Even when you're batting number... Ross actually plays the anchor role even when he's batting number 8. It'll be lovely to see Dole get a 50. Yeah, he deserves it. The boss of his company. His team's ahead of the run rate for the first time. They're going at 8 and over, only 7.18 required. And Dole will be aware of that. Very good shot.
He's got good shape for a guy that's not played much cricket.
He's very fit as well.
Yeah.
Simon, who told you that he only been playing for 3 years? It's hard to believe when you see this.
It was him himself. Well, I think it was. When I sort of met him yesterday when he was down here. If anyone out there is listening and I'm in fact incorrect, feel free to let us know, but I think that's what he told me.
Either way, that's been a good knock. So Kumar back on strike.
Just going down leg, that one, I think.
Optimistic shot.
Nice sweep shot there. Just a
Anyway.
single.
A good start to the over here. Aurora, the opening bowler, that felt the need to get him back into the attack.
He's the captain, Aman, so he's taken upon himself here. Oh, it's not where he wanted it to go.
2-2 again. I think that was from the number 4, 5 and 6 batsmen. They're itching to get to the crease.
Oh. Keen to see Gulshan go big again here if he gets back on strike. Dole pulls it out.
I think they're going to turn
Running
for 2.
hard.
They're going to turn for 2. Throws coming into the keeper's end.
He's too fit, too quick. It's a longish boundary out there. Always tough to throw. Just keeper's end.
So Dole, 40 from 37. Can our statistician please get us some stats on Dole? Has he scored a 50 in LMS before? We do know he's a senior staff member at Policy Bazaar, 4,000 staff members, so they've got a big squad to choose from.
Just been passed a note here from our statistician. He has scored 150 back in 2017, so he hasn't had one yet this year.
And how many balls did they come up?
He's asking tough questions here. Came off 37 balls.
Okay, so slightly slow, but this is a bigger match.
Against the Jaguars it was. 50 off 37, 15th of October.
Here he is in a quarterfinal of the LMS Indian National Champs. 40 from 38. It's pushed out.
Another two there, definitely two there.
Whenever he feels a need to swing for the boundaries, maybe not as effective. He's realised that he knows he's got Kumar at the other end as well. He deserves a 50, 7 away.
Hopefully he's done enough to guide his team to victory here. Oh, he's reached for that, but it's still gone a long way.
I think Dahl will be looking at that and thinking, I wish I had this man's levers. He's mistimed that with one hand for 6.
If Dahl had the length of Gulshan's arms there, his arms would be on the floor, I think.
So that releases the pressure. Current run rate 7.8, run rate required 7.4. And Kumar, he's only on 18, so he's still got 32 before he gets to his 50.
It's probably 2 there. No, Gulshan had to hesitate.
I think that's the right play. Kumar's the man in form here. He's the big hitter. Dahl nudges slightly closer to 50. 44 now. Two teams from the same region playing in the quarterfinal here.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
an unbelievable shot.
Just flicked that. So it's quite a long boundary out there as well. Slightly to the right here on the square. He's flicked that into the wall on the full. That's probably, what, 70 odd metre hit? 75, 80 metre hit maybe?
The road. Thank goodness the insurance company. Some of the guys on their mopeds, they could be in trouble.
Oh, it's a great change up there. Oh.
And it brings the Dahl back on strike. He's one shot away from his 50 here. Can he go to 50 in style? He has hit 160 already.
Just nudging it here, isn't he?
I think he's loving the fact that Kumar's at the crease.
Yeah. You can't. I'd enjoy
Every
that.
nerdler enjoys a big hitter at the other end.
You know much about that. Oh, that's out. That's out of here. Get this.
Ball!
That is big.
That's the
That's
biggest of the tournament.
I hope they get the spare ball there. So that's the first time we've had out of the stadium here at Goa today. Had one onto terracotta roof straight, but that's the biggest easily there.
That's cleared the road. That's into someone's house. People are starting to come out onto their balconies to watch this game.
They probably should go inside if he keeps hitting them there.
They were following it indoors earlier on their laptops, but they've come out to watch it live now.
He's just on the Geez, that went a long way.
I'm not sure why they're still looking for that ball. I think they must take an unplayable, yeah?
Take a drop. Think it might be being returned here. There's a bit of finger pointing going on at the fence there.
I think another ball's going to have to be thrown on you.
Fourth official just going into the ball bag there to fetch one. So we have a look at the scorecard. Amir Khan, of course, retired. 51 off 31 balls. Aman Dal, 45 off 42 currently, still out there, pushing it around. And the bowling figures.
Oh, and the Cats making an appearance back onto the square, yeah.
Need Ashok Peter to come fetch the cat again here. He's got the cat. I think he might have brought that cat all the way from Gurgaon for the event.
Okay, so play to resume. The run rate required dropped right down to 5.5, and this is going to suit Mr. Dahl.
Mr. Dull needs to get a move on her if he wants his 50, because Gulshan's going to hit them out the game.
He's timed this perfectly.
Oh, it's gone up. Oh no!
Oh no!
You put the mock one in there, Wayne.
Deserved the 50.
Would have been the second in his LMS career. Went the big heave and hit it straight up there.
He's a good team, man. Wickets in hand aren't an issue yet. That's the first wicket to go down.
Can't be disappointed though. He's guided his team.
And also, the best thing about that, he's got 43 deliveries that he can go and watch in the highlights later. He might not all make the highlights. He might have to watch the full game, but he will be able to have a look at where he went right in that innings.
I think he might be one of the head of the accounting at Policy Bazaar there. He's got a bang for his buck.
The new batsman.
It's Raman Kumar, I think.
Are these two brothers? The two Kumars at the crease?
Not sure. I think it's a popular Indian last name. Possibly though. Oh, he started.
First up.
Oh, it's gone down and it's going towards the boundary. Just stopped inside. Just a single. Hopefully not a finger injury there. Just didn't seem to pick it up, didn't move well. Maybe in the lights. Oh. It's probably one of the cleaner strikes of the ball I've seen, I reckon. What do you think?
In this tournament, definitely. LBW.
Just stayed low a bit there, I think.
Two quick wickets. Might be too little too late, yeah. You never know. You never know. If they can get rid of Gulshan Kumar, there'll be two new batsmen at the crease. Maybe they can bring the run rate down. The new batsman, Vikesh Sharma. He was impressive earlier with the ball.
I've just seen a replay here, and that was definitely out there. Stayed low and hit right in front of off stump. Going to hit middle and leg. Sri Krishnan, come on, begin again. He fancies it. They've got a sniff now of those 2 wickets. Oh. Wow. That's
Sharma just having a look here, first ball.
As Kars are in danger if he gets his eye in.
So we've seen Kumar go big. We've seen Rahman Kumar attempt to go big. Now Sharma showing he can do it as well.
Interesting batting lineup they've got there. 2 very conservative openers. Well, Mir came good in the end, but he started conservatively. Then 3 hitters at 3, 4, 5.
Now I'm giving all the credit to the senior manager.
See, that's hit hard as well. Going out to offside. Great attempt by the fielder.
There's only 1.
Oh, it's going to be 2 on the overthrow here. The bowler can't really point hands there. He's just missed that.
Yeah, so Mr. Dahl's been the key here. He set up the platform for the hitters to come in and finish the game.
A few fireworks going off here. Prematurely there for the Policy Bazaar.
So these 2 teams know each other very well. They both play in the Gurgaon League. Been played in a great spirit.
So wide there from Singh.
Get the feeling, begin again. Oh, I feel this one's got away from them. Need to show a bit of fight here towards the end.
Oh, that's big as well. That's on the... That's out of here. That is out of here. He has absolutely smashed that. The umpires here very efficient now. They've got the reserve ball on straight away.
And they've called for 4 new balls here. They've got a whole box coming up. I don't know what's on the other side of that stadium.
Mike Carr.
That's why I caught an Uber to the ground.
Now he's gone along the ground. Gulshan not really phased about running between the wickets here. If he was not out of the stadium, he just walks to the other end, basically.
We just got word from the radars, picked that on. That's gone 182 meters from Kumar. That is the biggest 6 at this ground.
Incredible technology we have here with the last man stands balls, GPS tracking.
Apparently it's still running. It's downhill down there, so 182 in the air, and then I think it got extra 100 meters on the tarmac.
Oh, he's gone again here.
I'm disappointed with that.
And they run on. And that's the game. He sealed it with a massive 6.
So Kumar, great striking from him. He's certainly going to be a player that the selectors and the stats machine's going to be looking at for the Indian side for the World Series.
48 off 17 he's finished up there. Didn't worry about hitting any 4s, just the 6 6s.
And you watched his innings yesterday.
Yeah. Also, I'll pull up the stats now from yesterday, but 90 off 38, I believe.
That was the innings under pressure where they were chasing 192. They were out of the game, and he came in and they hit 90. I don't know how many balls it was. It was about 37 balls.
Yeah, it was very quick.
So that's the match. Two teams from Gurgaon. I know Begin Again will be disappointed, but they won't be too disappointed because they're good friends. I've made it through to the semi-final
You know what? There's always next year.
next year, and also a chance to play them in their league. A
Yeah.
chance to get revenge.
Begin again next year.
So we look at the scorecard. For me, I know Kumar's going to get all the praise, but Aman Dal was the key.
The man after your own
45
heart.
43, set up a platform. Only been playing cricket for 3 years. That's an unbelievable effort in the quarter-final. And then the rest was history. Gulshan Kumar, 48 for 17, and 3 lost balls. In the bowling, the pick of the bowlers was the skipper, Aman Aurora, only going for 25 of his 5. To be fair, Rajesh Kumar also bowled well. We're going to take a break. We're going to be joining you with the next quarterfinal shortly.